Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be, y'all? Who's it gonna be? Surprise time. What's going on? AEW Dynamite Watch Along, February 9th, 2022. Tony Khan's big announcement. Apparently, Forbidden Door is involved here somewhere, and there might even be more than one announcement. The big free agent signing, who could be Keith Lee, Johnny Gargano, Bray Wyatt, Jay White, could be completely separate from whatever Tony Khan's big, huge announcement is. So, what do you guys think? Is this going to be a letdown? Is this going to over-deliver and be underhyped, or overhyped and underdelivered? What's it going to be? And who's it going to be? And what are we going to see? Good news is we get to find out together. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Happy Wednesday to everybody who is here. Lil Justin, Roderick, Robert, Jay Lambo, Christian, Sex Machine, WWE Fan Forever, Jet the Hawk, Essence of Greatness. What's up, Zane? Good to see you, man. Glad you're here. Kevin Davis, FRGN. We got Andy, Chaz, Deshaun in the house, Ratnick. Hell yeah, I rock out to this when I'm practicing karate. Fuck yeah. Sam, MJ, Chaz, Raymond, Mighty Mike, C-Mac, William, T2P. Right on. Glad everyone is here, and I think we might be doing some basking tonight. I sure hope we are. It was reported today that Keith Lee coming to AEW is pretty much a done deal by this point. Just, is he going to be the signing tonight, or is it going to be something else? We don't know. Martin K and Nikita, good to see you guys here as well. Happy to see everybody's here 1 minute before Dynamite starts and Big Bang Theory is wrapping up. David from Roseanne seems sad, and so does Blossom. So I don't know what's going on here on Big Bang, but it's about to be that time. Let me just refresh so I'm not sure. So I want to make sure I'm not too far behind you guys, because I do use a streaming app to watch Dynamite. So it might not be exactly in sync with everybody else's, but hopefully it'll be good enough. Shane or Triple H, right? Yeah, that would be the true jaw-dropping. I just can't see Shane or Triple H. And I said on the podcast last week, as cool as Shane would be, I don't want a McMahon anywhere near this promotion, even if it is Shane. So, and even if it is Triple H, to be honest, because he's married to Stephanie. It's just too close. Next thing you know, they'll merge, and forget it, and the competition's over. So I'll settle for Bray Wyatt. We'll see what happens. All right. Oh, that's right. And this is the one that's in Atlantic City, correct? Yeah. So this is the venue that WrestleMania 4 and 5 are in. That's really cool. It's a cool-looking building. The Raw DX was pretty much formed in this building. Who is it? Oh, it's Wardlow. Oh, wow. They got cutouts. That's fantastic. I love that they have that. So he's got a whole thing for Roberts to read. I'm trying to type out something. Ooh. No beer tonight. I got a little tiny, teeny tiny, adorable AEW root beer. Lars Sullivan really likes this, apparently. He thinks it's delicious. I don't know why. All right, here comes FTR. They're just chucking their champagne glasses. Yo, littering. I love that we're getting them all. Jesus, Sean Spears. Yeah. What has he got for Roberts? So Tony Schiavone's playing up the Forbidden Door. All right, they're going to bring out MJF. You see, I was thinking if Tony Khan got a little bit ahead of himself and mentioned Forbidden Door when it's really just a free agent, that they might backpedal a bit on that. But with Schiavone and everybody else talking about this Forbidden Door shit, I guess Shane ain't totally out of the question. Quite the introduction here for MJF. What's going on, JJ Leg and Sonny and Rodrigo and Janine and Marcus? I love it. God, this is like Macho King type of stuff here. That's great. That's old school. That's the way Haku and Savage used to come to the ring. I don't recall Harley Race doing this too many times. The worst was when the jobbers who had to carry King Mabel. Imagine that. What's up, Angie? I'm so glad MJF is having his big victory celebration party here. This is great. Oh, Pinnacle together. Oh, wow. Look at this. Wardlow kind of not a part of this. Because I was kind of thinking that last week Wardlow was basically solidifying himself as still firmly behind and at the side of MJF. Based on his demeanor here, it feels like the turn is still coming. Y'all, we got 3 MJFs in the ring. Is this even legal? Hangman, you might be the guy to take the belt off of him. Oh, better than the best in the world. I don't know what that even means. What's up, Michael Cuomo? Good to see you, man. Ooh, no, I did not see that, TJ. What did MJF do? Who did he tongue kiss? How did I miss that? Which girl in the fucking audience? I didn't even see that. Sorry. How the hell did I miss that? Oh. Oh, there is. Okay, I just rewound it a little bit. I see him making out now. That is hysterical. All right, I just rewound and saw MJF making out with her. Okay, we'll go back to live now. That's great. Oh, good for him. Oh, Spears is speaking. What's the gift? Oh. Oh, better than the best in the world. I love it. Oh, better than Brett in Canada and Piper in Portland. I don't know about that there, MJF. Piper in Portland was slightly over. Good. He's claiming he wants the gold, so he might be the guy to face Page at Revolution instead of running back Punk and MJF. About to say, here's CM Punk. We got to do Punk and MJF again. I was kind of hoping Adam Cole would get the match against Page. Oh, he's got Shivani to come hold the mic for him. I love it.
Gosh, I'm watching the monitor in the back, and you're talking about beating me in Chicago. Your win in Chicago is about as suspect as your spray tan. I'm a little bit of an island amongst myself. I don't like to ask for help. Luckily, today, I've learned from my mistake a couple of weeks ago. You bunch of jackasses like to pick your spots and beat up one guy. Today, I got some friends.
Oh. Who's his friends? Moxley and Danielson? I'll shit my pants if it is. Or maybe the Briscoes. Who is it? Oh, Darby. Oh, yeah. Hey, look, it's that little kid who worked for Sting. Andrade, they're friends. Oh, yeah? How you know?
Take your jackets off, get your dress shoes off. This is going to go one of two ways. I'm either going to get what I want, or I'm going to come down here with my friends and I'm going to beat it on you. I want a rematch.
There we go. Rematch. Good.
Max, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the guy that beat me in Chicago, Wardlow.
Oh.
Because let's face it, the whole lot of you in the ring wouldn't have won anything in the last 6 months if it wasn't for that man. That big man, listen to me good. Be on the end of the beating these guys are about to receive, or you can grow some balls and you can leave these jerks. Okay, hold on.
I like that Punk is trying to convince Wardlow, hey, these guys are treating you like shit. Wake up. It's like Piper trying to convince Virgil to leave DiBiase. Damn, Mega Teddy. Greetings from Disneyland. Hope you're having a great time. Happy late birthday, man. Oh, he's their best friend. Okay. Not because he's under contract, but because he's their best friend. That's why. Yeah, you guys are from North Carolina. You don't want to be wearing that shit. Oh, yeah, FTR. When are they going to get the titles back? Oh, Wardlow will absolutely be turning face. Little Max. So they want a six-way. Or six-man. Six-way. What's up, Ahmed? And good to see you, Anti-Twister. Yeah, Wardlow is... I almost think that Wardlow might be overdoing it a bit. Tweedledum or Tweedle dipshit. So MJF, did he accept but say it can't be them? So Punk has got to find somebody else. Okay, so it's FTR, so it's not a six-man. Punk's got to find somebody other than Darby and Sting to face FTR. If they win, he gets a match anytime, any place with MJF, which I assume will be Revolution. Oh, good. Andrade finally meets Sting and Darby Allin. Still to come. That'll be fun. You finally will meet him and find out. Yeah, I watch AEW on TV. Kind of. I have a streaming app for my cable. Like I don't have a cable service. I just have internet, and I use like a DirecTV app to stream all the basic cable channels. It works just fine. Get down, buddy. I got a rambunctious cat. No, I didn't see your last comment. What'd you say? Oh, who are you going with to the Super Bowl this Sunday? I think I'm going to root for the Rams, but I don't care. It would be nice to see the Bengals win it. They've waited a long time. But the Rams, they're only 2 hours up the road from where I live, and Matt Stafford spent many, many, many years in the town I was born in Detroit, and suffered many horrible seasons there. So I'm kind of rooting for him. So Rams, but if the Rams lose, I'm not going to be up all night crying. I don't give a shit at the end of the day. But we're going to be at a big party that day, so it's going to be a blast. So no watch along, obviously, for this Sunday. Yeah, Mox. Yeah, Mox could be a good bet there for Punk, especially if it's just one guy. Samoa Joe, good one, Nathan Hansen. Thanks for that $2. Samoa Joe is fantastic. So you would think that maybe this partner of his will be that signing, but is that the big Tony Khan announcement? I don't think it is. So Samoa Joe would be fucking great. No, I didn't see about the footballer who abused his cat, but I did see that Jeremy Giambi committed suicide, which is sad. And Bob Saget's cause of death turned out to be he hit his head. He fell and hit his head and had some brain bleeding. So it wasn't a heart attack. It wasn't a stroke. That's heartbreaking. Could be Cody, maybe. I mean, Cody was name-dropping Punk a lot in that promo a couple weeks back. Yeah, and Joe, when he got rehired to NXT. He should not have a 90-day, but you never know. This is Go Big Show. William Regal could be cool too. Oh, here we go. Here's Andrade and Sting. This is going to be hilarious. I like how he just does this with his hands. Finally. Your boss. Mr. Sting.
I know. He knows. And everybody knows. This kid works for you.
This kid works for you.
I thought you made that clear a week and a half or so ago, didn't you? I thought I did too. Yeah, couple things. Number one, he's not a kid. Number two, if you got to talk to him, you have a dispute with Darby, then speak to him mano y mano.
Yeah, mano e childo. I'll take a Darby Allin and Andrade match. Can we do this now, please? Oh. Oh, they both wanted to be TNT champion.
War for me. We have something in common. You won the TNT championship.
Yes.
I am the next TNT champion.
Well, I think you guys should have a match to see who challenges next for the TNT champion. Don't you guys?
One thing's for sure, he means it.
All right. All right, here comes the... What is this now? Andrade Hardy Family Office? Is that what it's called? It's a mouthful. Oh, what's up, Butcher? Or no, you're Blade. The Blade. 43 and 25. Jesus. I think it'd be Oni Lorcan or Orange Cassidy, maybe. Oh, it's Wardlow now, yeah. Well, I hope this is a fucking squash. Tom Brady and CM Punk. I don't think CM Punk would like Tom Brady as a person. I think they're extremely different. What's Sean Spears eating? A piece of cheddar cheese? Pardon me 1 second. I don't have my Matt Hardy or my Matt Riddle and RVD picture on this stream template. Come on, this can be easy for you, Wardlow. Piece of cake. Piece of pie. Oh, clip. Yeah, that's what I do. I'd attack Wardlow. I'd jump him. Raph, who do I think is the mystery signing? I mean, to me, it's down to three. It's either John Cena, The Rock, or James Ellsworth. And to me, it's like they're three equally important figures in wrestling, so it's kind of a toss-up there. I mean, I think everybody's hoping it's Ellsworth, obviously, but if it turns out to be The Rock or Cena, I guess it'll be fine, you know. Maybe a little underwhelming, but, you know. I mean, The Rock's done like a movie or two, so most people have at least heard of The Rock before, you know. How many movies has he done? 2 or 3? So, like, he's at least out there a little bit, you know, but nobody knows who the fuck John Cena is. So, you know, the only way they're going to really create any buzz if it's Ellsworth. Yeah, Texas Deathmatch next week. It's going to be badass. Man, the way AEW had the beach break in Cleveland, are we sure the Texas Deathmatch is in Texas? And it's not in fucking Maine or something? It's a Maine Deathmatch. What if it's Nia Jax? Then rest in peace, WWE. AEW wins the war. If it's Nia Jax, that's ballgame. Saudi Arabia, Fox, NBC Universal will all immediately dump WWE in favor of AEW because you don't ignore stardom like Nia Jax. And if she's anywhere involved with wrestling, you're going to make a serious bid to try to get her services on your network. So expect for everybody just to dump WWE, and AEW will have a monopoly on wrestling if they're able to pull off that signing. Wardlow was just fucking up the Blade in picture. I thought this match wouldn't even need a commercial. I thought we could just have him kill him. Thanks, Ray. You like my championship belts? They look real. They are. Or the ones back there are behind me. Or they're real replicas, is what I mean. That would be great if I was the mystery partner. If I got up from the stream here and then I walked out on stage, like they built this set for me backstage at Dynamite, I could be there right now. You guys have no idea. Fucking this guy in Cardisil 9 commercial, he looks like he's doing okay, but man, normally I'd rather just take the disease over the side effects. Yeah, TJ, maybe I'll do a April Fool's. I think I didn't do one last year. I'll do one this year. Come on, Wardlow. The Blade is giving you too much here. Have we had a match end in the picture-in-picture yet? We need that happening. This would be a perfect match for it. You come back from commercial like, oh, that match was over 5 minutes ago. Maybe we'll show you a replay before the night's over. I didn't see what Ric Flair said about Becky Lynch today. I saw his name floating around, something Becky Lynch related. You know what? I don't care what that old fucking bag of bones thinks or says. He's a fucking idiot, and I can't stand him. I'm loving the Samoa Joe idea. I think Keith Lee is probably the best signing of the two. You know, Samoa Joe gets hurt a lot, you know. I think Samoa Joe being there would just be awesome because he wouldn't have to work all the time or anything, but he'd be a great partner for Punk. He would make the most sense. He would make even more so sense than Keith Lee. It's just I don't know how long you can let Keith Lee just sitting around out there without a wrestling contract, you know, before, you know, he's on TV somewhere. So I feel like Keith Lee's way overdue. So's Bray Wyatt. Well, I'm going to have to look up Becky's tweet. I saw nothing about it. Becky, I will say this about her. She handles that Ric Flair shit like a champ because he's such a fucking fool. And she doesn't, you know, she always comes out looking better than he does. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what I haven't seen what Ric Flair even said, so. Oh, there we go. Finally, is Blade going to eat a powerbomb? There we go. I love the Free Ali sign right there on the hard cam. That's kind of nice. Crowd is going big. See, I like what they're doing here. I mean, they're taking their time, those slow burning this Wardlow thing, but he's getting over, y'all. I've liked him since the first time I saw him. I'm like, how the hell did this guy get a tryout and not get signed with WWE? Why would they not just... You'd see, I think Vince would be coming in his pants looking at this dude. Look at him. Fucking beast. 19 power bombs to Blade. See ya. Group thread. I thought it said, I love you, Ali. I love you all. Oh, now Spears. Yeah, you spotlight stealer. It'll be fun when Wardlow turns if, like, Spears is the first guy whose head he rips off and eats. Yeah, Keith Lee did get married, so you would think maybe him and Mia are off on some tropical paradise together. The marriage thing does make it weird. Makes you wonder, how true it is, but I feel like if he's not here tonight, he's still coming in. Feels like no-brainer. Maybe the wedding is what they had to do first before, trying to come in and start your career and focus on that, That's what I would do if I'm not under contract anywhere and somebody wants me. I'm like, you know what? I'll come work for you, but let me get married first. And, so I'm not just, because once I get under contract and I start working, I want to focus on that. And you have the option to do that when you're not under contract. What is this vignette for? What was that? He dug up a grave and pulled a mask out? That's Malachi Black something or other, right? Is it Pac? Was that who it was? Oh, did Penta get hit with the mist? Okay, they are all here. Even Jake. They got their Inner Circle vests on. What's funny, though, is haven't we already had one of these? What is this one billed as? This is team meeting. But didn't we have an ultimatum? And maybe even something else? I know we've had at least 4 Inner Circle shindigs. A couple of them have been confrontational, and the others have been more celebratory. Look at these guys. I'm going to say something that's maybe unpopular. Everybody makes fun of how Chris Jericho looks. He looks great for 51, or however old he is. You better hope you look even half that good at 51. So, yeah, he's got a dad bod, but that's what happens. Sammy Guevara will have a dad bod when he's 51, too. And most people who make fun of Jericho's dad bod already have a dad bod in their 20s. So they shouldn't be throwing stones. When I was a kid, I used to think of 51 as ancient, super old, near death. To me, that a 50-year-old was a super fucking old person. I'm 6 years away from that. Yeah, where's P&P? They just didn't want to come out to Judas. I like it. I don't think I've ever really noticed their AEW theme at all, or even heard it before. What's up, Kevin? Cody or Moxley? I think both are a potential possibility. Seems unlikely now, but in the next 15 years, I would hope that we would get Seth and Roman and Mox all doing the fist thing together in some ring somewhere in the next decade. Y'all could have done this like at Arby's 2 hours before the show. Got to gotten one of those booths. They all could fit in it. Hash it out over a beef and cheddar. Yeah, Santana and Ortiz could do an LAX type of faction. Oh, I've been to LAX a million times, Rodrigo. I mean, are they really going to hug and make up here, or is this going to really be the official end of this portion of the Inner Circle? Yeah. Hey, Divine Ricks, what's up? I'm kind of hoping to see that Samoa Joe's the partner. That would be fantastic.
Seems like we're going to be making our way towards the top prize of winning the AEW Tag Team titles. What happens, Chris? It gets shut down. It gets thrown to the side.
He's got a point. It's a crime that they have not been tag champs, I think. Even as young
Am I wrong?
as AEW is.
Chris, I ain't done.
CM Punk teasing Samoa Joe on Twitter. Like it. Love it.
Because I came out here, we came out here, man to man and face to face, to tell you that the days of us playing second fiddle are over and done with.
What's up, Deshaun? Thanks for the $2. I literally just saw that as you're sending that. Thank you for that super chat.
Don't raise that mic, 'cause I ain't finished, Chris.
Jake's pants. Oh my God, Jake's pants.
Because at the end of the day,
Y'all, look at what he's doing.
it was always you that made sure that we didn't have a bigger
I don't even know what Proud and Powerful's saying now. I can only focus on the pants. God, why do guys do that? Look like idiots.
And I tell you what, Chris,
But yeah, Santana's right.
I'll tell all of you, you better look at this man in his face and you better thank him with everything you've got. You want to know why, Chris? Because if it wasn't for him, I would have dropped your ass a long time ago.
Oh. So Ortiz has kind of been the voice of reason according to Santana here. Oh, now you may speak. Okay. Yeah, Chris.
Remind me a lot of my old friend Eddie Guerrero. You get
No.
super hyped up and you want to blame everybody, even your closest friends, Santana. Okay, you're going back to this issue with the tag.
Yeah, Eddie fought all of his friends like legit.
Eddie Kingston planted in your head. Eddie Kingston, what the hell has Eddie Kingston ever done for you in AEW? What kind of stroke does Eddie Kingston have in AEW? Zero.
Yeah, C4J. These pants, man.
Since October 2nd, 2019, you've been in the main event of pay-per-views, you've been in the main event of Dynamite, main event of Rampage, your payouts have gone through the roof, you made more money in your lives to this company than you ever had before. Okay? And yet you still want to bring your shortcomings on me.
Jericho's kind of right, but I think Santana was more right. I love that Punk's tweeting people.
A year ago, you had your chance, but you lost to the Young Bucks. That had nothing to do with me. But yet you want to pull all your problems on
Danhausen, Samoa Joe.
to the inner circle. I can kick you the hell out as well. Things unraveling rapidly for the inner
Maybe Triple H could be his partner. Imagine.
about how I put this faction together.
We wouldn't even know what to do.
I have to ask myself, maybe I invited the wrong two members of LIX to join.
Oh. Can you believe this guy?
Hey, Jake, you got Homicide and Hernandez.
Oh. We're a family. Yeah, Sammy, you're Sammy Two Belts. I don't understand why he has both. Yeah, Triple H would just be funny with all of their heat. If he's the one. Actually, I'd be scared of that whole concept. To me, that would imply AEW and WWE merging, and
Save it, Chris. I don't know what the hell's going on right now.
Yeah, Sammy, straighten him out. I'm the one with the gold here. Listen up, bitches.
But Chris, I gotta be honest with you. One of my goals is to be the greatest champion in professional wrestling that there's ever been.
The greatest champion. Okay. Got a long way to go there, Sammy.
And all this bickering back and forth, it's not gonna help it. You know what?
Oh, No, don't take the vest off. Can I have it? I mean, if you're not going to use it. I'd love to, like, mow the lawn wearing that.
And unless you guys can figure this shit out, I'll quit again. Figure it out.
Figure it out. Fucking Andrade. How you going to let this kid tell you what to do? How this little kid tell you everything to do? How much you want for this kid?
What do you expect, Chris? You throwing around threats? First Sammy walks away, then what? What's next?
Why don't we just do a tag right now?
You couldn't have your facts more twisted, Chris. You keep it literally.
Y'all, I got to be honest. I don't think this is going to work out between them. I think the breakup is official.
Like the inner circle, Eddie Kingston is one.
Leave the memories alone.
I know one thing's for certain. All this bickering and moaning that we're doing in the middle of the ring isn't going to settle anything.
This is irreconcilable differences is what this is called.
Where we come from, if we have an issue, we don't deal with it by doing this. We deal with it by using this.
So these guys want to fight Jericho.
Santana and Ortiz versus Jericho and Hager.
Okay.
We settle this shit once and for all.
So fighting is going to settle it. Okay.
It certainly does a lot of bad blood. I never wanted it to come down to this, but if you want to fight, you're going to get one. And maybe after Jake and I smack your faces around, you'll have an attitude adjustment, because if you don't,
Santana laughing. He's looking at us. That's a first. Santana is not having any of this. Fuck, part of me wants some sort of a swerve where just Santana turns and goes singles, man. He's great. If things never worked out for them in AEW, I think Ortiz could make a great like comedy character, like a crackhead. Like when you get his hair all poofed out and have him run around all crazy and stuff. Put him in there with like Cassidy and Danhausen and just have a fucking crackhead party. Ratings, baby. Oh, Nick Jackson dressing just like me. Oh, Cole. So we got a best friends. Oh, my God. Cole and the Bucks just attacked Rocky and Trent. No. Cole wearing a DMD shirt. Love it. Oh, it's Jay White. Yeah, it's Jay White. Well, looky there. Oh, and he threw Trent in. Look at that. Oh, my God. Let's walk through the forbidden door. Okay. I like it. That's not it, though. I figured all day that it was going to be two things. I think that's just one thing. I'd just walk around the velvet rope. I wouldn't go through it. Well, that's cool. Jay White, just seeing him is cool. Although I feel like, after the Impact thing, and he ran out there at the end of that pay-per-view or whatever, that was enough to plant the seed in our heads to where I don't think I was going to be, awestruck if he showed up. Seemed likely. But that's cool. I mean, that's a fucking talent and a half right there. They could continue to get better. I mean, by the night's end, they could add Jay White and Keith Lee to the roster, or Jay White and Samoa Joe to the roster, or Jay White and Gargano, or Jay White and anybody. I mean, no matter what now, whatever name we see at the end of the night tonight, their roster just got a little bit better. And next year, this year, I guess, you are going to see contracts not get renewed as the roster gets better. some of the names on it now. I mean, if you would have told me that on that first day, that weird little press conference they did in Florida, when like Jericho came out and Pac was there in full gear for some reason, and Conrad Thompson and all those guys, like if you'd have told me like fucking Punk and Danielson and guys like that would be in the company now, I'm like, I wouldn't have believed it. I thought it would have taken them much longer to achieve success. I think fans are just so thirsty for something other than WWE. It all worked out. Timing was right. Right amount of free agents, right amount of desperation from the fans to look for some sort of an alternative to red and blue shaky camera bullshit. And we got it. We should be lucky, or we should feel lucky. If you guys could smash that thumbs up button for me, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, Adam Cole and Danielson on the same night. And back in WCW's days, there was a night, it was either a pay-per-view, you guys can help me, some of you probably know, it was either a pay-per-view or a Nitro. And I'm pretty sure Kurt Hennig and Raven came in on the same night. And they were kind of advertising them as Impact players or something like that, or Impact signings. And I think it was a pay-per-view, because I remember Hennig came out as like DDP's partner or something DDP related. And they're like, oh, it's Kurt Hennig, and out he came. And he was just basically waiting out, him being is finishing up his Lloyd's of London thing and the WWE shit to finally debut, I think 7 or 8 months after he ditched WWE. And then I think Raven came in on that same night, and they were kind of doing the same thing in terms of the promotion of it, talking about some new names, and familiar faces coming into the company. And I'm pretty sure they both happened on the same night. I thought it was like Bash at the Beach or something in 97, but it probably was a Nitro. Chris Hero, it could be. I don't think he's going to be the big... I mean, you got to remember, too, my thumbnail, what does it say? Tony Khan has a huge announcement. So you still think that he's going to be involved in this, right? Or if he's just going to sit back and not announce it. But they've been advertising it as he is the one that's going to open this forbidden door. But he had nothing to do with that Jay White shit. So, is Keith Lee coming out? Thanks for spoiling it. It's okay. Look at this, back-to-back. Jay White and Keith Lee. Shit, that means we're going to get 3 names, y'all. Trying to get to listen to his theme here. Look at him. I'm just bringing my WWE shit with me. I fucking wore this shit there. Good to see him. Ugh. Doesn't that just feel so much better? Don't you have such a much better feeling just seeing him like come down this ramp instead of the Raw ramp where it was nothing but a disaster every time he came down there? Good for him. New beginnings for him, man. Married 3 days ago. Fucking stoked. That's right. I forgot. This is Cassidy's taking on this mystery partner. I completely forgot about this match. So we still got the Punk thing coming up. 5 minutes. Jay White and Keith Lee. Unreal. That's insane. That's kind of what's cool about what they'll do sometimes that we're not kind of used to seeing. That was like a 1-2 punch. You're going to have audience members. What the fuck does that mean? You're going to have fans that are going to say, they should have spread it out, or I'm like, why don't you just fucking wing it sometimes, man? It's fun. You don't usually see like 2 people coming in back to back 5 minutes apart after a fucking commercial break in the middle of the goddamn show. When Vince used to obsessively scream, anything can happen in WWE. It was kind of bullshit because not really anything could happen. A lot of what happened there was predictable as fuck. None of this was. So, and the fans are happy to hear him. Jesus. Yeah, let's put him in the ring with somebody he can just throw into the moon. Crazy.
Isaiah Cassidy tried as he might an elbow strike a boot to the midsection of Keith Lee. 348 pounds and the leapfrog, the dribble down, and the crossbody. He just flattened Isaiah.
Fans are very happy he's there.
Feels so good, don't it? Oh, what an amazing, amazing AEW moment.
I'm just happy as hell that the fans are popping hard for him. This is a great reaction. Like, if he would have came out there and it would have been a little dull, people would have fucking jumped all over that.
Isaiah's private party tag partner.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I cannot type
Right hand, Keith Lee blocked it.
or spell. He deserves this type of love, though, for real. Like, fuck, what that bullshit he went through. He was all in, dedicated, ready to rock and roll. That 24-piece they did on him, or that network special, you know, he seemed genuinely happy to be there, genuinely ready to work hard and do whatever it takes, develop a relationship with Vince. And my God, they just fucking shit all over him. Oh, God. I'm worried he's going to... I was worried he was going to throw him over the ropes, but... all the matches are running through my head. I mean, we'll probably get an Adam Cole and Keith Lee AEW title match at some point in the future. I'm trying to imagine myself being like an 11 or 12-year-old kid watching WWE and WCW before internet and dirt sheets, or as a kid you really followed and knew what was going on. And just to be watching TV one day and seeing Keith Lee come out there, I'm like, wait, I thought he was in NXT. I haven't seen him in a while, but I just thought he was on Raw or whatever, and just tripping out. Oof. Yeah, Johnny Gargano and Roderick Strong, Hardy and Wyatt. Kind of those last pieces floating around out there. I don't know if Tony Khan's drinking Triple H's tears. I would think that Tony Khan's probably got a little bit of sympathy for Triple H. None of this shit was Triple H's idea. That's for damn sure. Somebody really asked me who Jay White was? Oh, my God. Boy, they put him in the ring with the right guy, didn't he? I want to at least acknowledge Isaiah Cassidy, whose job tonight was to put over this guy huge and make him look like $1 trillion, and I think he did that. And now the other one's going to get his ass kicked. Come on there, Quinn. That Private Party guys, they're menaces on the Jericho cruise. They weren't paying attention during the safety lecture. They were just talking. The boat sunk. They would have drowned. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, good job. Fucking props to Private Party. Oh. I was about to say, Lee better hold on to him after that. Not. Oh. Apron bomb. Yeah, you got to think about Karrion Kross too, I think it'd be cool to see him in AEW. I'm not in as big a hurry to see him there as maybe some others, but Kross in AEW would be awesome. I don't think he was on good terms with Impact, though, was he? Wasn't there some sort of contract issue there at the end? So, Kross coming in, though, is another guy I could totally see happening.
You didn't get it the first time. I brought in Mercedes Martinez. I paid her. Thunder Rosa is never surprised. And this last Friday in Rampage, there was no difference.
Oh,
Ladies, just so you don't get confused.
that's right. Britt, the benefactor.
Thunder Rosa on Dynamite will be a no.
Howard, I would like to see Mia Yim there. I think it would be very likely she'd be brought in, but maybe they want to get Keith Lee in there first. So, because it's got to, I don't know how that shit works with couples and stuff, Do you want to, if you hire them both at the same time, does the locker room give a shit about stuff like that? Do they can, they brought in a couple or whatever, but then if you're there and you're established and then they bring in your spouse, I don't know. But Mia Yim's somebody that wouldn't be given a sympathy contract. She's completely capable. So, provided she wants to work and wants a contract, then hell yeah, they should bring her in. The women still need, the division still needs some work, And a name like her would help. All right, Sammy. Yeah, Toni Storm, Ember Moon, and Mia Yim are all available. They'd be all huge boosts to the women's division. Oh, good. We're going to get some Sammy cue cards. Ken Shamrock, is he out there somewhere? Earlier tonight, I set down my vest. I walked away.
Subway's refreshing with better ingredients, better footlong, and better spokes.
I did what you said, Chris. I shut up.
What kind of bad stuff do you do?
Oh, the Texas Deathmatch is in New Jersey. I knew it. I was assuming the show was in Texas next week, and that's why they were doing a Texas Deathmatch. I completely misunderstood. Not about the unraveling of the inner circle. I missed the previous card.
That is for you.
It's open.
Yeah, I got another one that's just the same.
Why?
SMS, unencrypted text, they're just like these. They're open.
What are you talking about?
Like if this was an unencrypted
Last week I retained my title. I'm only reading like every other one here, but that doesn't mean I'm safe. I want to see Darby and Andrade face like on a main event of a Dynamite or a Rampage for a shot at the TNT title at Revolution. That would be fun. So they're back here again next week. Are they back in the same venue? Is this a two week in a row thing? Sorry, I'm totally out of the loop on this. I think it's cool that they're in this venue, though. I put it on Twitter, too. Not only is this WrestleMania 4 and 5, but also WWE came back here in 97 prior to the Screwjob. It was right after SummerSlam, and I think it was the first time that Triple H and Shawn had ever teamed up. Shawn had just done the chair thing at SummerSlam and cost Taker the title when he was the referee, and so he was kind of transitioning heel. And then Triple H was a heel, and they kind of put them together in a tag team match to take on Undertaker and Mankind, which was another weird team to see at the time after what they went through the previous year. And I think that was the night that Rick Rude debuted as like the insurance policy. And then Shawn like destroyed Taker's face with the chair and he bladed. And that set up the Ground Zero match in 97, in September of 97. And that all happened in this building from what I remember. Oh, I missed that. See, when I'm doing these streams, sometimes I miss the little tidbits. Thanks for pointing that out. Matt jumped the barricade, and the commentary team said that's erratic behavior. Yeah, they're bringing the minute they can bring Jeff Hardy in, they will. That's a big get for them, and that's one that WWE got. They got nobody to blame but themselves there. They should have just taken a chill pill and reevaluated, and now they find themselves in a situation where they can't get him back. And he's going to take all that marketability over to AEW and try to squeeze another year or two out of his career. And sucks to be you, WWE. Fucking record is incredible. 30-5. Why are these guys not belted? Rusty the Legend. Oh, what's the surprise? You missed it. The surprise opened up the show. So get this. Miro has returned, and he's changed his name to Robert DeMiro. And he's like this mob crime boss. And he's always going, you talking to me? You talking to me? That's all he said in his promo, like over and over. Fucking hilarious. Apparently, that's the big surprise. You can hear my thoughts if you scroll back to the beginning of the podcast. Or the watch along, excuse me. All right, Punk. Who's it going to be? It didn't dawn on me until just now this fucking match is happening. I thought this would be the main event. So I kind of think that this isn't going... I'm going to turn the chat... Or no, I'm not going to turn the chat off, but I'm going to move away from it because I don't want you guys to spoil it. But I think this would be a current roster guy. If they hit us with another free agent, I'm going to fucking shit a hamster. Mox. Okay. Okay, good. I can take Mox. They didn't go too crazy here. Jan. All right, it's the Moxster. All right. That'd be kind of a funny t-shirt. Like get Moxster in Hulkster font on on a shirt. It'd be fun. Oh, man. Thank you, Rusty. The Brett Doc, man. Good stuff. Yeah, Mox and Punk together. I know they had matches against each other in WWE. Not sure if they ever teamed up, though. Wild thing. Oh. Holy shit. I'm really stupid. I'm just I never really bothered to look at what the fucking card was tonight. I thought it was just all about the announcement. My weeks are off. I thought we still had another week until the death match. That's tonight. Shit. Funny finding that out halfway through the show. I knew about Jade Cargill's match and the Inner Circle meeting. Yeah, but it wasn't registering to me. Huh. Okay. Texas death match tonight. So I was thinking that was next week and they must be in Texas or something. I'm fucking off. Sorry about that. Yeah, Mox looks great, doesn't he? Him and Punk are probably close to the same weight. Now, Mox has got him by 15. But look at this. CM Punk and Ambrose against the Revival. What is happening? Moxley teaming with Punk. Let's get Danielson. Let's get a Danielson run in here. That would be super. Thank you for that plug there. Excalibur. Yeah, I think they should have the Texas death match on the beach in Boise, Idaho in January. I don't know if JR said coexist in a sarcastic way or if he really meant it. Sometimes they mean it. Oh, yes. Serena Deeb's got a 5-minute rookie challenge. Yeah, Evan. I mean, the promo last week with Danielson and Mox, I assumed was going to be, the spark that ignites their feud. But, when you really think about what Danielson was proposing, it's like, shit, he said something that they might not have intended for the fans to give a shit about. But once we heard the possibility, that's fucking awesome. You should do that. Maybe they never intended to, but maybe now they're rethinking it. And if they do any sort of faction and like a new arrivals type of thing, that would be insane. Especially if you had like Regal, but we've already got a Tully and shit, so Regal playing that role, there's already enough of those guys. But I also think that at some point, if AEW wanted to have an authority figure that's not Tony Khan, to where, there's not too many parallels with Vince made there, and Regal can just be the guy out there enforcing it on the mic, that might help a little bit. Because that worked with Triple H and William Regal. Triple H would still be mentioned. Triple H would still make appearances and sometimes even cut a promo, but Regal was the commissioner. You can do that in AEW the same way, especially when you need to make a match or you need some way to get something done that can help. Just don't make it to where it's like a WWE authority figure where we must get this person 3 segments every week. We don't need that person. Have Regal come out like he did in NXT, not all the time, or like Jack Tunney, just every now and then. He doesn't have to be out there every week. And in the meantime, you can give Regal a backstage role, something to do, so where he's there every week performing a role and doing his job, but he'll only work as an on-screen talent when the authority role's needed to make a decision. That's how I'd bring him in. But having a faction of like shooters or something, that would be pretty awesome too. Especially if Regal got physical a little bit. I mean, Jake and Sting are taking bumps out there. Why not Regal? Oh. Now, is the stip here that if Punk and Mox win, then Punk gets his match with MJF? Because, I mean, if you really wanted to drag shit out, you could make Punk struggle to get to MJF, and then in the meantime, MJF could then beat Page for the title, and then Punk gets the win back, and also wins the championship and gives him a little run. All right, Divine. That did not register to me when that was happening, but thank you for that $5. So apparently when Matt Hardy jumped over the rail in that last match, he was kind of spoofing what Jeff did, which is interesting. And I think the commentary team mentioned something about it as well. That's funny. Yeah, I wasn't sure, Michael, of Regal's health. But I don't think Jake is in good health, and he's taking a bump. Maybe not having a match or anything, but you can get a little physical. But otherwise, the authority thing I think would work. Mox is going to town here on himself after the hot tag by Punk. Yeah, that camera in the corner, it did look like his head might have knocked it. You know who I wish was alive to take the camera bump was Kurt Hennig. He did it well. He loved to bump over the turnbuckle and hit his head on the post. Nice CM Punk vintage clothesline. Jesus, double dive into FTR. Here comes Mox. And down. Looks like Dax might be bleeding a bit.
New spicy lettuce pizza from Pizza Hut. Hurt so good. With this spicy marinara sauce and sliced red chilies. It's like a roundhouse kick to the taste bud.
Big, I forgot his name. So I'm watching The Office right now for the first time. I'm up to season 7. All these years, I never watched The Office, and I don't know why, because it's freaking hilarious. But I like that big guy, Craig, or Daryl, on the show. Yeah, I'm up to season 7, so I'm winding down on it, but it's pretty damn funny. I kind of thought tonight's surprise might be Okada. I just feel like a lot of people are expecting him in at some point to do something. And, you know, maybe that's something you could hold off for an all-out or even a double or nothing or something. But having Okada come in and work with anybody, especially like a Daniel or a Danielson, probably top of the list would be him. Like, that could be the one thing that I think could get a lot of eyeballs going, oh, shit, that's pretty badass. Yeah, Rodrigo, I wasn't a Friends guy, but I watched Friends like I did, you know, here and there. I didn't watch it like I watched Seinfeld or 30 Rock or Frasier. Those are some of my favorites. But Friends was always okay to me. I always liked Phoebe. I think she was my favorite. I have a lot of friends that are like kind of flaky and weird like that, so she just reminds me of like a bunch of people I know. So I like Phoebe and Joey. They crack me up. The rest of them, they're all idiots. Oh, my God. Big double belly to back through the table to Mox. I don't know where Punk is. This is all happening in picture, by the way. Oh, there's Punk. Hobbling back. I like Punk in the red. Looks good. You know what's funny is that one thing I'm struggling with The Office is I fucking hate capital H-A-T-E, Michael Scott. And my girlfriend thinks it's hilarious. Like, Steve Carell is so great in that role. I appreciate his comedic skills, I do. But he'd make a great heel in wrestling because I want to fucking murder that character. I hate him. I have no sympathy for him. I love it when he's sad. I want him to just die lonely and forgotten and hated by everybody. I hate him as a human being. And I just hate him. He's a horrible motherfucker. So, but I think that's kind of the beauty of the character is that a lot of people like him and still love him despite all that, but I just don't. He's irredeemable. He's such a fucking sack of shit. All right, Mox breaks the tag. I almost went off there on Michael Scott. I think I hate him as much as Zach Morris. Yeah, 30 Rock didn't have any characters I hated. Not even Jenna. And she's pretty awful. But fucking Michael Scott is like worse than Jenna. All right, they got Mox isolated. Oh, slingshot into the turnbuckle pad. Damn. Ouch. I don't like Andy. That's the great thing about the show. I don't like anybody, really. Even Pam's getting sassy. Like, I thought she was just adorable in the first 3 seasons, and then she got a little attitude. So she's not as appealing as she once was, because I'm like, man, she sounds like a pain in the ass to fucking be married to. I think I probably like the most Stanley and Oscar and Kevin and Creed and Meredith. Yeah, okay, so I guess I like half of them, hate half of them. I might put Meredith on the top of my list. I think she's actually my favorite. All right. Rest hold here on Mox. Never watched Parks and Rec. Haven't gotten to that one yet. Who is that? I can't see what that big head is because of the glare. Is that Bully Ray? No, I don't know who that is. Ugh. I like that Cash and Dominic kind of rocking the same do right now. Oh, shit. Moxie's going to go tag, and he's not going to be there. Where are you? Okay. Y'all think this is going to make Moxley mad or something? Are they going to... Let's see if they pin Mox here. Nope, he kicks out. FTR uses the spike pile driver sometimes, right? That Tully and Arn used. This match might be a subtle nod to WrestleMania 5. I'm not sure yet. Strike Force against Tully and Arn. Martel goes to tag Tito. Tito's not there. Then gets pushed off the apron. Moxley, I think, will eventually make the tag to Punk. Punk will go on a little streak, and then he'll go to tag Mox, but Mox is going to be mad, and then maybe not tag him, or I don't know. But I could be way wrong. All right, there you go, Mox. Now he's there. But there was miscue in the Strike Force match. Like I think Tito hit Martel by mistake. So maybe not. Big CM Punk chance. What happened to Triple H? Maybe you just mean seeing a lot of his guys showing up on the other show. Yeah. Sonny Creed. I agree. Oh, Creed's a wrestling fan too? Good. I knew he was cool. He definitely gives me the most unexpected laughs. Oh, big chops. Oh, they're going for the... Nope, there we go. You think it's Punk waiting to do the Doomsday? I think he is. Yep. The way he was crouched, I'm like, oh, yeah. Doomsday. Oh, he hit it. He hit it hard. Nice. Would have been even cooler if he was able to do that in Chicago. That's a good-looking Doomsday for two guys that don't do it ever. I think. Oof. All right, big DDT to Mox on the outside. Can't tell who's got the advantage. Punk looks like he'll be up first. Moxley is convulsing. Moxley's like arms all twisted. Nope. Oh, the bell. Nice. Are they going to pin him twice? No, he kicked out. I was about to say, is Punk really going to get pinned twice in a row? Zane, appreciate that 5, man. Do you think AEW would benefit from a GM instead of having Tony Khan as a Vince McMahon, or would it be similar to the WWE? I literally just talked about this. I think it could be a good role for William Regal. Because, like, when he was in NXT, he wasn't out there every week. Just put him out there when you need him. Instead of, like, every week where, like, Sonya and Adam are in every segment. Like, you don't need that. Just have him do it like Tunney. Whenever a decision needs to be rendered or, you know, you need to find a shortcut to a match. That can be a good way to do it. And it would still give Tony Khan kind of like the Triple H thing in NXT. Triple H was kind of like in charge, and he would come out there too sometimes, but most of the time it was Regal doing the talking. Do that in AEW. I think that could work. Just don't do it like how WWE does Sonya and Adam, or how they've done The Authority, or anybody like that, or the fucking computer. GTS, nope. Cash is going to, or he hit it, but Cash is going to catch him. Oh my God. Big rig. Is that, no, Moxley's in. Not going to let this happen. The big rig. Jesus. WWE versus AEW Supercard is the main event. Punk and Cena. That would be impossible to book. Imagine being in those production meetings. Holy shit. Don't crack heads, guys. Light, yikes. It's got to be a thrill for FTR, though. It's a fun match to have. Uh-oh. GTS and Paradigm Shift. Nope. Oh, there we go. Cash through Punk into Mox and Dax. Now they're going for the spiker. Nope. Mox with the choke. Roll through. Yep. Oh, my God. And now he's got the vice. Oh, Tully. You just hit him with a jacket? Punk and Tully. Never thought I'd see this confrontation. Oh, gee. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, he recovered. I was like, don't botch that. Damn. Tully ate a GT. There's like 5 more near falls than I was expecting in this. There's finally a GTS, maybe. Oh, that looked pretty good side by side. That was fun. That was super fun. I loved every bit of that. Punk or MJF is mad, so is Spears. What'd y'all expect? Well, we didn't get the Danielson run in, but that's okay. That could still come. We got a great match. That's all that matters. All right, cool. There's a commercial. I'm going to go grab a new beverage. 1 second. I'll be right back. Right on. We are back. Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the match like I did. That was great stuff. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. It was all over the place, too. But it didn't get too clunky for its own good, which tends to happen sometimes. Well, I don't know now, Evan. I would still, with Paige, I feel like they were kind of planting the seed there for MJF to get an eventual title shot, but that does not have to happen at Revolution. MJF might be better served for like Double or Nothing. But if it's not MJF, which I don't think it will be now, I would assume Punk is going to challenge MJF at Revolution. I would do Adam Cole. I'd do Paige and Cole and have Paige beat him. I think until Paige drops the title, he should be beating, worthy challengers, so you can build his Randy Orton-like legacy, which is what I've been making comparisons to in the company. And putting over, or putting down Danielson and now beating, a huge monster tonight in Lance Archer in a brawl, and then beating another real good wrestler at Revolution will just, strengthen, I think, his run. So that's what I do. No, are you me? He has not made the announcement yet. I'm wondering if he's even going to make this announcement at all, or if whoever this person is that's walking through the forbidden door, unless Jay White was the forbidden door, that they do a run-in in the Page and Archer match. I don't know. But they're running out of time here. We got Serena Deeb's got a segment, and we got a women's match before we get to the main event. So I don't know if Tony's coming out to say anything or how it's going to go. Or who it's going to be. Trying to read if there's any Dynamite info floating around out here. Now, where has she been? She was in NXT?
My name is AQA. I'm 25 years old and I was trained by Hall of Famer Booker T. He taught me that to be the best, you gotta beat the best. And
Wow, that footage they're using of her flipping, that's in the arena. They filmed that today. That's funny.
again than to come here to All Elite Wrestling and test myself against the very best on Dynamite.
All right, I hope you beat Jade Cargill. That would be a hell of an upset. Maybe they'll 1, 2, 3 kid this girl. That story of her on Jericho's podcast talking about WWE not being sure about her motivation and being worried about her having a kid and stuff was, I don't know how truthful any of that really is, but when she says shit like, they told me that they're my family now, I can kind of see them saying that. They really believe that you should want so badly to be there that you should literally sign your life away to them. What's up, Nick? How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Smash that thumbie uppy, if you don't mind. Yeah, I hope this isn't like a total squash. Give the girl some offense. Tony Storm looks much healthier. Well, hopefully she's mentally healthier. I'm sure she is. Oh, my God. Jesus. She got ragdolled, all right. Oh, that's right. That's where I know her from the Shooting Star. They got to let her try to do it here. Jade says she only has Twitter for wrestling. Jade actually blocked me, which means she had to have vanity searched herself because I never tagged her in shit. So, and I didn't even say anything bad. Really. I asked the fans, hey, who do you think's a better wrestler, Jade Cargill or Nia Jax? I personally think Jade Cargill is. And that was enough for her to be insulted. So she blocked me. Like, sorry. Somehow I'll pick up the pieces of my shattered life and move on. Jesus.
Jade popped up AQA, but AQA landed that drop kick, knocking the TBS champion out of the ring.
Yeah, she's doing good. She's doing a lot of what Isaiah Cassidy did earlier with Lee. Making her look good. What did Jim Ross say? If JR is getting lots of hate on Twitter, then he must be fucking up. I haven't been paying attention to him. What did you do, Jim Ross? Did you talk about some girl's booty again? Probably.
Do you go to the movies? Of course I go to the movies.
Licorice Pizza is now an Academy Award nominee for Best Original Screenplay, Best Director.
What? He said one of Booker T's ladies, and that's what got people mad? That's what got people mad? Students? Maybe he should have said one of Booker T's students? Maybe that would have been better? I don't know why. That's so fucking horrible. You got to remember with Jim Ross, too. Fucking old man. And a lot of times, like a lot of old people, and you guys can attest, I'm sure, with your grandparents, they don't mean to sound horrible and racist and idiotic. But they do, but they don't mean it. It's just how it comes out a lot of times. So I don't know if he said other things tonight. I'm not sure.
It's time for a fresh start with new clean, fresh skincare weightless water cream. Supercharged with true clean cactus water.
Thanks for that, Deshaun.
New clean, fresh skincare.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the only way. This is my best advice to anybody is when it comes to approaching the circus that is wrestling Twitter. You have to laugh at it. You have to take it as least seriously as possible. Otherwise, it probably will drive you nuts. So the people who live on Twitter and make it their fucking life's work to spend every waking minute on here arguing with people about dumb wrestling shit, I couldn't imagine living that way. Like every day has got to be a stressful pain in the ass. Nobody needs that. Oh man, Jade is talking smack to her during the picture-in-picture. Luigi DeRaw Gaming, appreciate that. $9.99, very nice of you. Whoever debuts from in AEW, next from WWE, should walk through the crowd, no forbidden door talk, and say, so this is where the big boys play, like something like Scott Hall. Or he just comes through the crowd, make sure he's wearing all denim, jeans, and a denim vest. Hey, you know who I am, right? And just do that. That would be great. I kind of pitched something like that, like maybe with before they came in, obviously, but with like Danielson and Punk. If like Danielson wore denim, and jumped the barricade and did the whole thing, and then like 2 weeks later, CM Punk debuts on the commentary booth behind Tony Schiavone and starts talking about adjectives and shit. Be great. I think the best we're ever going to get, though, is, references to past angles, not full-blown rehashes, but it might be fun to try something, again, like that. Oh, Rodrigo, there was a whole bunch I thought I missed on SmackDown. I purposely didn't talk about all the matches last week because I didn't care or watch most of them. I think we mostly just talked about the Goldberg stuff and the Rousey stuff and mentioned a couple other things. But yeah, it really wasn't a review, not on the podcast. That's probably going to be the case, for SmackDowns and stuff. I'm not going to talk about every little thing anymore. It's kind of pointless, especially when it's meaningless. Oh, good-looking DDT there on Jade. This girl's got a chance because fucking Remsburg is the ref. He fucks up all the time.
And AQA has a tremendously impressive shooting star press, and she's got Jade Cargill down in the corner. If AQA lands this, we could have a new TBS champion.
There it comes. We're going to see it. That looks amazing. She nailed it. And Jade still kicks out strong. Yeah, that's a pretty good looking shooting star there. As not only did she execute it perfectly, she landed it perfectly. She's going for it again. Good idea. Jade's down. Unless Jade gets up, which the camera is. Oh, no. Jade's already up. Do it anyway. She could have still gone for it, and she just landed on Jade, who was bent over.
Ropes the boot up in the face. Jade Cargill following up, just hammering her opponent in the corner. I think the champ is getting impatient as hell. AQA up on the top. And the crossbody Jade
Wow.
catches AQA.
Jesus. Jade is still like real clunky, but that was real good. She caught her and slammed the shit out of her. Jesus. About to get jaded. I'm not a huge fan of her finisher, but at least she knows how to do it. So that counts. All right, Jade retains. My stream has just froze. I'm just going to refresh it so I can watch the rest of the Jade celebration. There we go.
Friday night on Rampage, it's the Young Bucks versus Roppongi Vice, who I heard they're feeling at 100%, right, guys? Earlier. Time to climb back to the top of the rankings, huh? Those tag team titles are coming back to us. You're damn right. And speaking of Friday,
All right, so it's the Bucks against Roppongi Vice.
match on Friday. Jay White's your man. Jay White, thanks for mentioning Jay White. Would it have killed you to send a simple text message?
Okay, so the
I don't know if you're aware, but at one point, he and Kenny were like arch enemies. What's going on, Matt?
okay, so the Bucks, I guess, weren't in on the Jay White thing.
I've never steered you wrong in the past, and if you can trust me, you can
Apparently, Cole's responsible, and he didn't tell him.
be elite now. But as you know, we took an oath when your Bullet Club.
And Matt brought up the history between Jay White and Kenny Omega,
He made a statement tonight. You
and they aren't exactly
Friday on Rampage.
BFFFs.
That I gotta make. So I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Brandon, did you know about this Jay White thing?
I may have read something on Reddit about it.
What the hell's going on?
Cutler read about it on Reddit. Clued us in. All right, here comes Serena, and this is her little 5-minute exhibition thing. Luigi, great gaming. Thanks again, man, for $2 more. Who is going to be the first person to beat Jade? I don't know, Wardlow? Darby?
Matter of fact, I'm starting to think there's not a woman in the back that could even go 5 minutes in the ring with me.
Oh, okay.
That's why tonight I'm issuing the Professor's 5-minute
Didn't Kurt Angle do something like this?
challenge. You should be honored.
You should be honored.
That you get to be in the ring with me tonight. And sweetheart,
Yeah, Serena beating Jade would be great.
on the line, I will gladly be the one to dig your grave.
Okay.
Serena Deeb. Katie Arquette, who's, by the way, it's not her debut. She has wrestled once before in AEW. That's right, we saw her compete
Katie Arquette.
6 months ago, and she has
It's David's sister.
against the professor of pro wrestling, Serena Deeb. Don't lock her chances. 5 minutes.
Huh. The look that they started the clock. Over. Kurt did 3 minutes.
We're going to see, obviously, in this match, Serena's going to be very aggressive, not only because of the time clock, but just because of
Yeah, we are running out of time. By the time we get to our next commercial and we get Paige and Archer out there, it's probably going to be about 13 till the hour, I would assume. So we'll have probably like a 13-minute match. And plus, you got to wonder what the hell this surprise is unless we've already seen it. I mean, Jay White and Keith Lee back-to-back is nothing to complain about. But you still wonder if, like, there's something else. Oh, nice. She's going to sit there for 4 minutes? Maybe Paige and Archer can just make their entrances. Okay, good. See, good. Have the girl submit in 1 minute. Good. That didn't take long. All right. Well, now that's shaved a couple. We might get a start. We might get a start of about quarter till, so we'll get a good 15-minute death match here. Your text was horrible. I thought it said, "Look, that's John Cena's butthole." Debut horrible. Like, look, that's John Cena's butthole. I'm like, where? No, let's not search that out. Thanks. Oh, good. Hook. Robin Renegade and the Doctor, the tag champs, taking on the Ass Boys. Right on. Oh, we're going to take a look back at the Bad Blood. Yeah, they did they've done like little 5-minute matches before. I'm trying to think if Barry Horowitz was involved in one of those somehow. There's been lots of matches where, like, if you can last 5 minutes, then you win and shit. I think Dustin Rhodes and DiBiase had one like that once. This was longer than Becky 26 seconds victory over Bianca. Yep, I was in the audience for that one. Jericho and Hager against Santana and Ortiz next week. Thunder Rosa and Martinez, no DQ. Right on. All right, and Paige and Archer up next. Oh, next week's Rampage is prior to SmackDown. They should get an extra hour and go head-to-head. Just for fun. Funsies. Yeah, probably Horowitz and Skip when they decided to give Horowitz a victory. Think about how thin your fucking roster was when you're like, you know what? Let's push Horowitz. Ember Moon, an opponent for Jade Cargill. That would be fun. I'd love to see Ember Moon in. What would her name be, I wonder, if she came in? Would she kind of have the same look, or would she change it up? Would she do the eye contact thing, or kind of have similar gear, maybe? Or maybe even try to make her name similar, but not the same type of thing. You know, maybe make her first name Moon. Moon something else. Moon Smith. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Aaliyah and Natalia's 3.17 seconds. I did like the Aaliyah, Zane. I liked the Aaliyah shirt that she was rocking, the 317 shirt. That was good stuff. Ember Mars. Yeah, there you go. Or maybe Sun. That would sound weird. Maybe Sunny. Sunny. She could take over Tammy's old name. Athena. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Athena Moon. Maybe she can't use Moon. Just Athena would be fine. I'm hoping, Andy. I'm hoping that Bianca gets her moment at Mania, man. Otherwise, it's going to be an awful lot of fucking part-timers dominating that show. Again. Ember Plant, Ember Pluto. This all works. Ember Plant would be great. Yeah, the total eclipse is simply wicked as a finisher. She pulled off 98% of the time, which always blew my mind during her matches. I'm like, man, I'd hate to have a finisher like that because I'd have anxiety every night, worried about being able to hit it properly. And she does it. All right. Here comes Lance Archer. Is he going to beat up people on the way here, too? Yep, he is. Who's he got? Oh, no, Paige has got him. Paige jumped him backstage. I was thinking that was Archer beating Paige. It's the other way around. Nice. I like the champ. Oh, we're still going up the stairs, bitch. Yes, you are. Right through the tunnel. I hope he makes him go, oh, they should have gone through opposite tunnels. Oh, man. Bell rang already. They're on the stage. Bell rang. It does look like they got a possible crash pad there. Oh, is that the thing they had set up for him for his entrance? Did Paige even have the belt with him? I think, yeah, you never want to be landing on your ass for a finisher. But with hers, it was a little different than the stunner because, like, Austin could hit, like, several stunners in a match. That's usually a one move per match type of deal. Even if it's kick out or something. There's probably not many times she's going for 3 of those things. Buckshot already, and Archer's busted open. And look at there. We still got 14 minutes left. We already got blood, and we've already had a full brawl take place. And we were worried about time. Looks like we got plenty of time now. Mick Foley. Maybe. I could see that. I think Mick Foley would love to go there. But what can Foley, I mean, other than a fun little cheap thrill or pop, what can he really offer at this stage? I mean, yeah, he could create a faction or something, but I'd rather bring Foley in just for an appearance. Kind of like how Eric Bischoff came in. Did Archer get something from underneath there? Yeah, oh, just a trash can lid. Ugh. Trash can lid to the face. God, Archer has got a lot of blood on his face. Dan Lambert. He where was he? Under the ring? Hey, announcers are plugging the stupid show, but nobody's acknowledging Lambert. Oh, there we go. Fucking Excalibur's reading this promo spot, and Lambert's up there trying to unscrew the turnbuckle. And Jake's out here too. They're into the crowd now. Paige into the, I guess, the barricade there. Nice moonsault from in the people. In the fucking sea of COVID. Yeah, I saw that Mick Foley did the ceremony for Mia Yim and Keith Lee. I guess he does that. That's really cool. I married my sister and brother-in-law. I did the ceremony for them. It's cool. And Foley would make a great one. Oh. Lambert is a douchebag. He is. It's always fun when the turnbuckles come off. All right, pitcher in pitcher. We're going to get a commercial break while this death match with no ring ropes takes place. I see Jake. I don't know if Lambert is still out there. The Dark Order are terrible friends. Where are they? That's true. Get them out there. Oh, okay. Yeah, smart. Take down the top rope. Paige can't do the buckshot. That's true. What's up, Chris Miner? Thanks for the $5. It just dawned on me that when the Wednesday Night War started, Keith and Cole were the main event of NXT. Now they are both in AEW. Crazy stuff. That is crazy. I'm kind of hoping for a rematch between those two down the road, maybe for the AEW title or even TNT title. Is Mick Foley out there or something? Is that why we're talking about him? Would be cool if Foley came in, though. Yeah, Cole coming out here later. I could be into that. I kind of like that the Bucks didn't know about Jay White coming in, so that'll make all sorts of shit interesting when Kenny comes back. Archer's got more shit. He's got a trash can now. I think there's a kendo stick in there. That is one thing I wish AEW did a little bit differently. I like their tables a little better, but must they have a trash can and a kendo stick? Like, they should establish something new. You know how that shit's always under a ring? Let's add something new and then see if WWE copies them. Like something really fun and make it under there all the time. And because if you already have a silver trash can from the 1970s under a wrestling ring for some reason, you can essentially put anything under there because nothing's weirder than that. So put a fucking printer, put a cubic mini refrigerator, put a Ninja Foodie, and have it under there every time and just use it for fun and see if WWE copies it. Al, we're still kind of expecting the surprise. I mean, I'm assuming because this was advertised as a surprise from Tony Khan that the Jay White and Keith Lee appearances were not it. And it still might be something here like Zane is saying. It could be a lights out type of thing. But I also haven't been on social media and seen if anything's been mentioned in terms of Tony Khan's involvement in this or not. Oh, that's right. I almost briefly forgot there was a top rope there. God, now Hangman's busted up open bad. I mean, if you were going to bring in Bray Wyatt ever, this would be fun because fucking Jake is out there, and Bray was always compared to Jake. That could be fun. Or I'm assuming he'll be called Wyndham. Oh my God, Jake's going for the short arm. Yes! Boom! Nails it. Oh, it's probably a thrill for Paige to take that. I'm like, give me one, Jake. Can I do one? Give me one. Me next. I want a short arm. Oh, and a DDT too. No, I don't want a DDT. Not after what you did to Steamboat. Oh, and Archer robs him. Oof. Yeah, I'm glad Lita's coming back for a run. I mean, if we can bring back people like Edge and other old timers, you know, for miniature runs and even give them titles, why can't the women do it? So I'm hoping, you know, as this new crop 10 or 15 years from now retires, that Becky or Charlotte or Bayley comes back and, you know, wrestles a match when she's 48, you know, and puts over one of the younger ones. I think it would be fun. I think you might see that more now that more women, you know, are established as big stars. That might not have been the case so much 20 years ago. Yeah, they're both fucking bleeding hard. Jesus. Oh, kendo to the head. Oh my God, and a choke slam onto the trash can. Damn. From to the aluminum trash can. How do people in Australia say it? Aluminium? Or outside of the U.S., I always crack up at that. Aluminium. But those trash cans are so soft. Fork is out. Who's got the fork? Archer's got the fork. Yikes. Ugh, God. I can't even look at that. Ugh. It brings a whole new fucking meaning to stick the fork in him. Not literally, bro. Oh, and he's licking the fork. Oh my gosh. Fork me. Get the fork out of here. God. And a rolling fucking senton. He's huge. And what do we got? 4 minutes left for Paige to fucking recover and win this? Okay. Chair. There's something else there. There's like a bag for your skis or something is under there. Or maybe that's like a stretcher. And here's a whole bunch of chairs that don't match any of the other chairs that we have in the arena. And some with barbed wire on it. Because I usually don't like to buy chairs without the barbed wire on it. So those are the better ones. What are those gimmick chairs made out of? Oh, Edge and Foley for Mania 22? A little bit. It's hard to top that Mania 22 match, though. This one's good. I don't know if I'd put it up there with that one. The fork was a nice touch. Plus, 90% of this match has been done without the top rope, which limits you to just gnarly bumps, which he's going to do this on the steps. God damn. Oh, my God. Did he fuck something up? Did you see he's holding his hand? Oh, my God, the angle on this. I've never seen anybody take a bump on the steps like that, sideways. Ever. Holy shit. You're alive through this somehow? I mean, at least it had a little give to it, but I've never seen the bump taken that way. Ugh. Like earlier in the day, they're like, you cool with taking a back bump on that? Yeah, sure, it's fine, no problem. I'd be like, no, I quit. Oh, he's got the barbed wire off the chair and using it. Oh, God, it's stuck to him. Or he's wrapping it on him. Oh, yeah, use that for the buckshot. He's going to be hurt. Oh, you can't do the buckshot. Ugh. A weird looking German. Yeah, I'd take that shit off your arm. Oh. Oh, that was fantastic. He used the ref who's bent over picking up the barbed wire to vault himself into buckshot position, and he nailed Archer through the ropes, onto the tables on the outside. That's fucking great. Ooh, AEF&W sign out there. That would imply Shane McMahon. And he got in there. He beat the 10 count. Lambert's pissed. Big win for the champ. Top of the hour, I guess Tony Khan's not going to come out and make some big announcement. Unless we get an overrun. Which I have now frozen. Let's not have that happen. Oh, you got to be shitting me. There we go. Okay, we're back. I think when it crossed over to the top of the hour. Ah, there you go. Cole, you mentioned that. Here comes Adam. This is going to be our Revolution match. Ooh, Cole's got it. Oh, he puts it on him. Okay, so the Forbidden Door was definitely Jay White, and the signing was Keith Lee. There is no third surprise. Okay. I'm fine with two surprises. All right, yeah. Yeah, Al, I think it was a little bit misleading there only because they were advertising this whole thing as a big announcement from Tony Khan, but I guess it wasn't. It was just the act of it happening, I guess, was the announcement. Here's Jay White. Oh, go to commercial. Come back. Here's Keith Lee. Holy shit. They're both here. We've gotten a huge boost in the AEW roster with the addition of those two for sure, and that should be fun because they immediately put White in the middle of the Cole and Bucks stuff. The Bucks weren't aware that Adam Cole arranged for Jay White to come in, according to them in the promo anyway. And Cole alluded to the fact that he'd come out here and make it known that he wants a shot at the title because he had that promo, I think, on Friday night where he said as much. So I like where they're headed. Big win for Page over Archer tonight, and now he'll hopefully go into Revolution, which is what we kind of called. All the people that were complaining about the Cassidy and Cole match, I'm like, just chill. He's probably going to face Page for the title at Revolution. It'll be an awesome match. Looks like we're going to get that now. And yeah, JJ is right. The Fork is all elite. So totally fun night of wrestling tonight. Keith Lee made his big debut, taking on Isaiah Cassidy, which they did advertise him facing a mystery opponent. And right after the commercial break, after we just saw Jay White debut in the segment with the Bucks and stuff, beating up the Best Friends, it's like Keith Lee just comes out. So he's in the ring and he got put over huge by Isaiah Cassidy. He bumped around for him, made Keith Lee look like $1 million. And best of all, the fans were really kind to Keith Lee. They popped for him. They reacted to everything he did. They seemed genuinely thrilled to see him there. I'm thrilled to see him there, and it's a relief. It's just a relief to see that even though it was so fucked up the way he was let go by WWE, in the end, it's really for the best, because if they would have kept him around, we'd be probably frustrated with what he was doing. So at least now, fresh start, fresh run, recently married just a couple days ago to Mia Yim, and a whole new chapter. So best of luck to Keith Lee. I hope his run goes amazingly. I still think we can see Gargano coming in. I still think we can see Bray Wyatt coming in, possibly Samoa Joe, and maybe even Karrion Kross down the line. And to the minute I think that Jeff Hardy's no compete runs out, we will see him on AEW television. No doubt about it. So yeah, totally. Tonight was a fun night of Dynamite. So that is going to be it for me. I think the next time I'm scheduled to come up here is probably going to be Saturday for a podcast. We'll probably elaborate more on tonight once we hear the stories about how Keith Lee and Jay White's deals came together. And also we'll have Rampage and SmackDown to talk about. We might see something decent there. And we'll get into all the other wrestling news as well. And then, of course, no watch along this week because it's the Super Bowl. So that is the plan. So you guys have a good rest of your night. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Please subscribe if you are not subscribed, and smash that thumbs up button on your way out the door. Have a good rest of your evening, and I'll catch you guys on Saturday for the podcast. Take care.